Xena. There we go. Xena. What are you doing? Oh boy. Hi. Yes, you can get on my lap while we wait. It's gonna be a slow night. Come here. Oh, I know, I missed you too. What? You're the one that wanted all of the attention. So, hello. You're actually comfortable? Are you kidding? Oh my god, Regina, tell me how you felt. Dude, I'm telling you, like, the book Internment is... I cannot stop thinking about it. I cannot stop thinking about it. It is insane. It is absolutely insane. Alright, are you gonna stay parked there? Because I'm gonna read. If you want to read while, you know... If I want to read while you're there, maybe this will work out. What up, Christina? Yes, Internment is absolute. It's, oh my gosh, like, I've contemplated doing a second read through just to make sure I didn't miss anything. It was insane. What up, Tina? Hello. We're probably gonna get started quicker than usual. Every time I'm not on TikTok for a very long time, it like stops. Like my last video, I forget how long ago I posted it, and it only had like 40 views. And then the live, it's probably not gonna notify majority of the people. So I'm ready to start. Está esperando. Well, I've been out of town, and I could have gone live, but I was really in a focus mode because I did the Boston Marathon, and I don't know, like even in my hotel room, I could have read a book and gone live with you guys, but at the same time, I didn't want to think about anything. I didn't read a book. Like, I think I listened to an audiobook, a running one, but I was like, I just want to like unplug, and I did. I don't think I've posted in like 5 or 6 days, so we're back here. You also finished Internment, Shannon? Dude, Internment is a book hangover kind of book. It is. Like, it's hard to follow. The book that I was going to read afterwards is, We Are Not From Here. The book We Are Not From Here by Jenny Torres Sanchez. And that one follows 3 teenagers that have to escape Guatemala, travel through Mexico to try and gain asylum in the United States border. I started that one, and then I was trying to finish this one before book club. I'm a wreck. I'm supposed to finish Sunrise and the Reaping by book club on Friday, and that's not going to happen because I'm not even halfway through Songbirds yet. So I'm going to have to like really hustle in the next 2 days, which is not going to happen because now I got to do more work tomorrow. Starting the Vine Witch. Thanks for the squirrel, Christina. Regina, you got the notification? Good. People normally don't get the notification, so I'm just like, I don't care. You do you, tiki-taki. I don't care. Reading Canto Contigo. I have not heard of that one before. I finished Internment. Oh, you finished... Dude, everyone's finishing Internment, and you guys get it. You guys understand. You guys totally see why I was like, world, read this. Now. They have already found, they have already discovered that there are several individuals that have been put in ICE detention centers and then just suddenly have disappeared. They're not in any detention centers. They are not on the list for El Salvador. They are like, they just flat out, nobody knows where they are. They weren't sent back to the home country because their family over there has not heard from them. Like, there's people that are just missing. Not also to question the fact that we have not heard about the women and children that have been picked up by ICE. We have not heard about the women and children. So I will leave it at that. If you are wondering why I'm bringing all this up, you should read Internment. You should read Internment. It is... You should read Internment. Please do. All right. I am ready to start reading because I haven't picked this book up since the last time I saw you guys, which is bad. But we're here. We're here. I did finish 2 audiobooks though, and I started another audiobook. So it's not that I wasn't reading. I just wasn't like physically holding stuff. Yeah, there have been raids. Yeah. And found items. Yeah, and that's the scary part is people are, all we can do is speculate, which is the thing you don't want to do, but at the same time we have 0 information. Song of Blood and Stone. I'll have to look that one up. Alright, everyone grab your books and chairs and cats and food and snacks. My brain is just like now getting settled. Why is this all the way? I don't like that. Meh. Massachusetts. I was, honestly, we were waiting for, in the Boston Marathon, like, I saw so many signs that said, you're running better than the government. And, like, a whole bunch of, there was this awesome protest happening in front of the Tesla building, which was right next to the expo. Like, we were on the right side of town for sure. And just, like, all of us had the attitude, I guess, of, like, try and mess with our runners. Try and bust into our race and do something. So, luckily, everything was fine. But, Don't
mess with little old me.
Alright, 30 minutes on the clock. Happy sprinting, everyone. Come here. Come here. Come here. Zena. Come on. I know, I'm not gonna play with you right now. It's reading time. Oh, yeah. how did that go for everyone? Ashley, the marathon was humbling. I've done Boston before, and I knew what to expect, and I knew that since my training was bad and I didn't do hills, I knew I would be in a lot of pain. But this is the marathon that, like, this is the most I've fought to get to the end. And really good, no regrets. But today was the first day I could walk. I have been waddling since Monday, so like my body is still very sore and my back is sore. Just before I came on live, I took on my compression sleeves that were like on my thighs. Hey, Xena, I don't want to hear it. Hey, out of there. Come here. Come here. I don't have water to spray on you, but I'll throw something at you. Come here. Sorry. Anyways, yeah, I was the first 16 miles I was averaging about a 7:45 pace. For anybody who doesn't know running, I promise this will be brief. And then when I started hitting the hills, my legs around mile 16 were like, we're done. And my body's like, no, we're not. So I was literally just fighting my legs. And so I definitely slowed down, but it was a good race. Good race. I heard Kefir is good. Yeah, no, Xena was trying to get into the plants, and it's like, no. She's like, well, I want to. And I'm like, I don't care. Yes, I'm talking about you. What's that? Got you. Oh, I don't know what you want. Okay. I have a great book recommendation for you. It's called Together We Burn. Together We Burn. Together We Burn. Together We Burn. I feel like Together We Burn. I feel like I either might own that book or it's on my wish list. Because that sounds very familiar. Runner's High. Yes. Read the book. I mean, I'm only halfway in. It's not a bad book. Just interesting seeing the mindset of Snow, and I'm really intrigued. I'm really interested to see how it progresses, but I don't think I have a rating for it yet. I know, but hang on. Together We Burn. Oh wait, is this the one about the? Oh, okay. So Together We Burn. I was intrigued at the beginning. Yeah, and then I read it was about a flamenco dancer, something about dragons, and a dragon hunter. And usually in the back of the book, when it says a girl and a guy, I'm like, it's a romance. It's a romance. So I think it's not top of my list. I'm intrigued, but it's not top of my list because it focuses on the romance in the blurb. I'm like, I don't know. Gabriella, nobody is ever late because nobody is required to be here. Everyone is here whenever they get to be here. Anytime cats are bad, their punishment is forced cuddles. Xena, she missed me. She missed me because, like, even right now, she's not fighting me. And all day today, I have been, like, cuddling her. And she's been purring. I held her upside down, petting her, and she was totally happy. Like, I know now she wants to get down, but she's tolerated me more in the last 24 hours. You're not getting on the plants. There's no bookmark. There's no bookmark for you. She keeps looking at my books. Like, where's the string? Next one to eat. Order some Panda Express. Nice. All-time favorite book. I mean, currently this year it's Internment by Samira Ahmed. I cannot stress enough, anybody that's read the book. A few people have read it recently. Internment is extremely scarily relevant. It was a fiction book written in 2019 about what ifs to that administration, and now it is instruction manual. Oh my gosh. I like Blood Over Brighthaven. I love Scythe. Handmaid's Tale. I don't know if I like Handmaid's Tale or Testaments the most, but I'm just gonna lump them into like one series. Finished it. 5-star read. Yes. What's up, Cassie? What are you doing? You can come up here. You can come here. I don't know what you want. Come here. I don't see a toy. You didn't bring me anything, so why are you yelling at me? Have I seen the babies in... Oh, my gosh. Yeah, so the current administration said that if immigrant children are 4 years old or older, they do not need to be with a parent or legal guardian in immigration's court. That a 4-year-old can represent themselves with nothing more than a translator in immigration's court. That is not made up. That is not made up. Google it, look it up. Out of there! Why do you want to... I'm gonna kick you out of this room. Out of there. Come on. Here, play with this. Wanna play with the toy? Here. Sheesh, sorry. Iron Flame Masonite. Oh, nice, Cassie! Yes. Yes, it is real. It is real. Kids are representing themselves. And I can't say this is new because I have seen videos of this as from, I believe it was 2020. Again, that administration. And yeah. It's crazy. I'm baffled, but I ain't shocked. Yeah, they're trying to make, if you identify as a gender that is not assigned from you at birth in Texas, they're trying to make that a felony. It's a list of things, but, you know, how are your eggs? What are you doing? I know that you're bored, but I don't have your toys here. I threw your toy. Go play with that one. Oh, well. 265 of Oathbound. I don't remember where that is, but Oathbound in general. Yeah. Oathbound is crazy. Like, it got so complex, I had to read a few areas, like, more than once. Can't get my dream job until he's out of office. Yeah. I am, again... There's a few individuals that come from out of states to do our jobs, and, like, one girl, I was like, hey, we're flying next week. She's like, yeah, I still don't know which is the safest way to enter. Like, it's affecting that. At the last event, my coworkers and I were holding our breaths, crossing our fingers that 2 of our international employees would have no problem getting in. Luckily, they were okay. State's trying to get universal... Oh, nice. Hate that more people care about the price of eggs. Which is not... It's a cover. It's not even a thing. It's a cover. Oh, my gosh. Terminals of Oathbound. Oh, awesome, Nicole. You're listening to the audiobook? What's the audiobook like? I know where you are. I love the buddy follow. Like, I think it was Regina. Was it you? I think it was Regina that earlier was like, I have 20 pages left in internment. And I'm like, oh my god, the worst part hasn't happened yet. Having trouble with my dream job because of... Yeah. They are causing issues across all terrain. I'm glad that my coworkers are great. Because my first thought was, well, I'm a girl. Is that going to cause problems? I'm thinking Handmaid's Tale at this point. 390 of Fearless by Lauren Roberts. Peyton, have you read Red Queen? Because I want to do Red Queen series before I do Powerless, and I'm just curious of people's experience reading in that order. For any gamer nerds, Switch pre-order in 4 hours. Oh, nice. I'm the kind of person that I'm happy with my console, and I will, like, I still have a GameCube. I'm happy with my console unless Kingdom Hearts has a new game coming out. All the consoles that I own are because of Kingdom Hearts. So Peyton, Red Queen was written first, years before, And Lauren Roberts, when she was writing Powerless, she was heavily inspired. She said she was heavily inspired by Red Queen and another series. So a lot of people who read Powerless first and then they read Red Queen, they think Victoria Aveyard ripped off Lauren Roberts, and it's like, no. Red Queen came out years ago, and even Victoria is okay with her being inspired. It was a hilarious TikTok drama thing. People legit thinking that Victoria Aveyard copied Lauren Roberts. Victoria Aveyard actually made a video saying, do you like this and this? And what about... She's like describing her book and she's like, you should read this. Everyone in the comments was like, that sounds like Powerless. Like, well, it's not her fault. Really hard for me to get through. Powerless, looked up through. I've heard the same thing too. Scythe Audio and the same guy. Oh, nice. Doing totally... I heard about the GameCube remaster, yes. First 2 I was 1 voice, and now I have 3 voices. I did Scythe Audio. Same guy that was Rowan. My tummy is hurting. I don't want it to hurt. It's the soup. I know it's the soup that I ate. Alright. I'm gonna get some tummy medicine real quick. 30 minutes on the clock. Oh my god, I can't stand. My legs are glue. Happy sprinting, everyone. I'll be back. Ow. right. How did that go? The bookmark. Awesome. 2 chapters. I don't even know where I am. I don't know how many pages I did because I don't even know where I started. Just read the bookmark. Ugh. Stomach not happy. Good reading sprint. What is everybody reading? Hi. Zena's just laying down under the cameras right now, so you probably can't see her. I think TikTok might be able to see her. YouTube can't. Started the 3rd book of the series I'm reading. Reading Tainted Cup. I've heard a lot about that. Reading the same book. Ooh, where are you in Ballad of Songbirds? Twilight. Nice. Don't bite me. House on the Cerulean Sea. And for those who don't know, I am also live on YouTube, so if you feel like throwing this on the TV or throwing this on the computer screen, we are live on YouTube as well. Whenever TikTok goes away, I will be moving to YouTube, so subscribe for future reading sprints. There's the nose. I know, she's just like, pokey. Chapter 4 of 2 Twisted Crowns. You're on chapter 18. Where am I? Where am I? Let's see. Hey, I'm on chapter 18. How crazy is that? We're just reading buddies right now. The Conditions of Will. Been busy with studying. That's totally fine. Yeah, Xena, your tail. Hey, no. No matter how many times you try, you're not going to play with the plants. I love you. Okay. Starting Breaking Dawn tomorrow. Don't forget, for those of you reading Twilight, don't forget to read Midnight Sun. Midnight Sun is Edward's perspective of Twilight. So Twilight, you're reading Bella's perspective. Midnight Sun is Edward's perspective. I recommend reading Midnight Sun after Twilight so that you understand both of their mindsets, but there is no right or wrong way to read it. You can read Midnight Sun at the end of the entire series. It was actually published 12 years after she first started writing it. So, but don't forget about it, because it definitely, if you've seen the movies, a lot of people, when Twilight first came out, I remember this. I remember going to the midnight release. When Twilight came out in theaters, people didn't like Robert Pattinson's, how he portrayed Edward, because they said that he was too emotional, he was too blah, 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 blah. Robert Pattinson was not acting like the Edward Bella saw. When Stephenie Meyers was first writing Twilight, she gave Robert Pattinson the draft of Midnight Sun. This is the draft that was leaked and caused her to say, I will never write this book again, and for 12 years we never saw it. But Robert Pattinson was basically acting the way Edward thinks. And it's huge. My favorite scene is the biology scene, because you understand what's going through his head when you understand what's going on through his head in the biology scene, you watch that movie from an entirely different perspective. So if you're ever going to read the Twilight series, or if you have not read Midnight Sun, pick it up, read it. You really understand Edward's perspective. Last, because of the years, Rebel, when there are so many years between. Yes. It's, I fell in love with it all over again, because it really is just like Twilight all over again, except I can't spoil it for anyone who hasn't read Twilight, but there's things that happen in Twilight and you don't know why they happen, and it's explained in Midnight Sun because it's his perspective. So, Nicole, you remind me of what you were reading. What movie in the movie theater when Alice... Dude, I remember watching, I was with my sister-in-law, and I don't think she had read the book. Or no, she had read the book. And I just remember, like, I was speechless. Like, I was like, this is awesome. My first thought was, they did this so that more men would watch the movie. Because it was a whole thing about this is a movie only girls would watch. And I'm like, they did this so more men would watch the movie. And I'm just kind of like staring at the screen. And then when that twist happened... Valid reaction. All of us, huge gasp of relief. I mean, I said, but I honestly didn't like it because I expected more from it. Because everyone expects this romantic guy, and when you read Midnight Sun and understand Edward is just this tortured soul, he's not this dark daddy. I'm not saying this is what you want. I'm not. I've talked to other people where they're like, oh, well, he was just too emotional. He was too this. And I'm like, he was Edward. He was Edward. Oathbound. Oh my gosh, yes. We were ready to riot. Yes. All of us like, this wasn't in the book. This wasn't in the book. This is pretty awesome, but it wasn't in the book. Kind of cruel. And then release, yeah. What order should I read them in? I've always wanted to try Twilight, Midnight Sun, and then the rest of the series. I've never done it like that before. I've only ever, I read Midnight Sun years afterwards. So it's I'm saying, there's no wrong way to read it, but I've always wanted to try Twilight, Midnight Sun, and then the rest of the series. So I would recommend that just so that somebody tries it. Nicole is reading Oathbound, and got to a crazy part. So for those on YouTube, you're probably going to see me answering a bunch of questions that you're not looking at because it's on TikTok. And for those of you on TikTok, you're probably going to hear me answering questions that you don't see, and it's because questions are on YouTube. So I got 2 screens going on right now. But that's because, like I said, TikTok is not going to stick around. So be sure you're following me on my YouTube page. It's on my link tree. That way, whenever that day comes, you know where to find my reading sprints. Oh my god, stomach. It did not like the soup today. When my stomach hurts, my back hurts. And my body's already sore from the marathon. So I'm just triple tired right now. Anyways. Yeah, I need to speed read this because ideally I need to start Sunrise on the Reaping. I basically need to read while I'm working. This is a lot, though. It's actually not a lot. It looks like a lot because the paper is thick. This is actually not a lot. I really hope Sunrise on the Reaping is the same paper type and font size, because then I might be able to just read like I've never read before and finish both books before my local book club. How long will you be screening tonight? Till about 10 p.m. I'm trying to keep it 6:30ish to 10 p.m. I'm trying to keep that consistent. I'm not training for the next 2 weeks, but I'm just trying to readjust the healthy lifestyle. Get some good sleep. Last night was the first time my Garmin watch told me my body charged up to 100%. Before that, it's like your body has 56% power. Well, I feel that. Book sprint on YouTube. My black cat sat in front of the screen when she saw Xena. Oh my gosh, cat lovers. I saw a movie on the plane that made me cry because they actually recorded a cat's meow. If you have not seen the movie Flow, I almost want to say don't watch it. If you're a cat lover, I almost want to say don't watch it because you will feel your soul shredded. So the entire movie Flow has no talking, it has no humans, it's just animals. And they actually it's almost like Lion King, where they studied the cat's movements, the animals' movements, they recorded actual animal noises, and they were spot on. I know my cat's meows. They have specific meows for different things that they want, how they're feeling. When you're a cat person, you understand how there's differences. So when this cat in the movie is in trouble, or when this cat is sad, or when this cat feels lonely, I'm just I'm picturing Xena in these instances. Tortured soul. So if you want to watch Flow right now is the movie that I cannot stop thinking of, because in the first 10 minutes I was wrecked listening to this little cat. Because they recorded an actual cat. Oh my god. Anyways, Sonia, I have the 255S. I'm thinking about upgrading because I got this watch in 2022. So I'm thinking about upgrading, but it's done me well so far. Like all the updates have been top notch. I have no issues with the GPS. I upgraded my heart rate monitor, and that was a significant improvement. But I haven't needed to upgrade this yet. But pretty much just like the advanced running watches is what I go for. I think triathlon is a step too much for me. What are you doing? Yes, I am talking about you. Like those meows. Those meows. That is what you hear in the movies. Get out of there. Come here. These are the meows you hear in the movie. These are the meows. Ooh, Fran, I was the exact same way. And then my brother got a cat. And I've never had an outdoor cat because indoor cats are a lot more dependent and compassionate towards their owners. I've become obsessed with them, but I was terrified of them all my childhood because when I was a kid, there was a cat that scratched me up. So I totally get it. Yeah, I don't know if I would get the 965. I like what it has, but like I don't swim or bike. So I think I would just do like one step down, not the basic Forerunner. My cat book sprayed, I just arrived, by the way. Ah, oh, nice. Oh my gosh. I just posted a video today about, what was that? Happy sprinting. What was that? What did you see? Come here. What was that? Come here. You okay? I know. What? What happened? How did that go for everyone? What time is it? Oh, good. I think we'll have 2 more. Hang on. 9:40. Yeah, I think we'll do 2 more sprints tonight. Zena's like, I just got comfy. Why are you talking all loud? You were making biscuits for like 20 minutes. No complaints. No complaints. Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. Awesome. 2 Invincible chapters. I'm getting to the point of binging it again. Another chapter read. Oof. I'm so sore, guys. I'm sorry. I'm looking forward to some good sleep tonight. Let's see here. How far did I get? I just realized, like, I haven't been tabbing anything. Like, normally when I have, like, an audible reaction is when I drop a tab. And the book's not bad. I just feel like, I don't know. I'm expectant more, I guess. I haven't really been shocked as much as I thought I would. Not a bad book, though. Have I been traveling? I just got back from the Boston Marathon. So I was there. Yeah, the last time I was with you guys, I think, was Wednesday last week. Because Thursday I had to pack. And then Friday I was traveling. Like, I needed to make sure that I had my sleep. While I was out of town, I decided not to do reading sprints. Just because I really wanted to just have my focus on the race, on relaxing. And I relax when I'm with you guys, but I also, like, introverts, you get it. Socializing is draining sometimes. Like, I can't do it for too long. So it was just, like, peaceful in my hotel room the day before. The day before was really my only, like, off day. I had nothing planned, and I just kind of, like, I just chilled. Like, I pulled up a Zen playlist on Spotify, and I had that on the whole day. Just very peaceful music. I was walking slowly. Like, everything I did. Like, just breathing easy. Like, oh, man, it was a great day. And then I slept wonderfully. Normally, the day before the race, you don't sleep well. So I had the night before that and the day before the race. Slept excellent. Like, if I had hill training, I needed to have hill training. My training was absolutely horrible. Like, it was bad. But if I would have had hill training, it would have been the perfect Boston Marathon. It was the perfect weather. My body felt fantastic. My nutrition was great. I was full of so many electrolytes. I was sweating salt. Yeah, so in major marathons, you don't really place. There's like 30,000 people. So if I tell you I placed like 13,000th, it doesn't mean anything. But I almost beat my best Boston Marathon time. I was 28 seconds away from getting my best Boston Marathon time because I ran it in 2011 and I ran it in 2012. So, literally, I remember I was our race and I missed my best time by 28 seconds. It's okay. It was a great experience. Sweating salt, yes. Literally, like, I took a picture of myself holding the medal and I was like, whoa. Let's just... salty, very salty. Running as... start off slow. When you start running, the most important thing is shoes. Don't get whatever cheap shoes, but don't also get the most popular expensive shoes. I recommend going to a running store. Usually the ones that have a treadmill, they'll take measurements of your foot. Like, they know what shoes you need, especially for a beginner. There's some really basic good shoes, and those help prevent injury. And then for like the first month, do some run walking. There's a lot of programs called Couch to 5K. There's a lot of different versions. You can probably find a free version somewhere online. And a lot of them start off with like, run for a minute, like easy jogging run, and then walk for 2 minutes. Like, if you've never ran before, do a run walk combo. If you have ran before, then I'd say start off with 2 to 4 miles easy running for like 2 to 3 weeks and then build up from there. But if you've never ran before and you want to start running, definitely do a run-walk combo at the beginning. Look up some couch to 5K programs. I am not a coach. What? YouTube, am I okay? Because I'm getting like a error. Why is it not? I have plenty of CPU power. Everything looks okay. Why is... What is that? Sorry. YouTube, tell me if it's bad or something. It's telling me that my stream status is poor. Which means if that's the case, it might just be my Wi-Fi. Which sucks. Seems fine now? Okay. Yeah, it's saying poor stream, and I'm like, everything on my end looks good, so it's definitely got to be like an online situation. So Xena keeps looking up. I don't know if you've noticed. Oh, there she is. Anytime she's looking up, she's realizing there's a fan above my head. And it's like, it's summertime, so now I'm turning it on. And there's also little laser lights that randomly pop up. There's like a galaxy light that I have. And every now and then she realizes it's there, so she gets distracted. What are we looking at? Anyways, 2016 March to September and fell down. Ooh, eee! Don't burn shoes. Don't burn shoes. Regina, it looks like it might be okay now. It looks like it might be okay, so it might have been like a Wi-Fi situation. We did have storms today, so it could have just been the Wi-Fi. Cat stare. Yeah, so earlier, right before the last sprint, when Xena made like a weird noise, I was just talking about how you recognize your cat's meows. You know what your cat's meows mean. And she made a meow that she only does, that I've only ever heard when she's on the other side of the door and she wants to get to me and she can't because the door's closed. So when she made that meow, it was just kind of like a... not necessarily loneliness, but like, I don't know, she was meowing like I wasn't here and she wanted me, and I'm like, I'm right here. Like, what was that for? So that's what that was before. It's like, when you know your cat's meows, I was just like, Xena, let me give you extra loving. What happened? Thank you for the squirrels. Cause we're all ADHD squirrels here. Hello, Christine. Hello. Let me see. Hi. You really missed me. You have been all over me all day long. Earlier I went to the bathroom and then she just sat in the bathroom in front of me and just stared at me. Like, that's not awkward. Although she likes to hop on my lap when I'm on my computer or I'm on the bathroom, so. Yes, she's just all affectionate today. Too much? She doesn't like it when I lean against her though, so I better chill before she bounces off. But I love you. Okay. I don't want you to leave, so I'll give you your space. She won't attack me, but she will definitely, oh, I thought you were, like, happy to catch this love. Like, ah. Yes, I'm happy to be live again. I just needed to focus on running. What up, Saturn? Hello. Yeah, if you guys go to my reposts or to my story, I have another account where I'll, like, spontaneously throw up running stuff. I'm not necessarily posting a lot from that account. Like, I stopped posting. I'm mainly using that account to follow a bunch of other run talk accounts. but every now and then I'll share it. So if you go to my reposts or if you go to my story, you'll see my Boston Marathon update. I mainly do that because I'm going to talk in marathon lingo, and if people don't understand when I'm talking about pace or strides, or if I say Heartbreak Hill, or I started making videos, people were like, what does this mean? What does that mean? What do you mean intervals? What do you mean? I'm like, wait, let me just make a running page, and that people who get it, I can just talk. Oh my gosh, my nose. Nightingale Deluxe Edition. Ooh, nice! I want to read that one eventually. I do have the deluxe. 2 sprints left tonight. Happy reading, everyone. Xena. Hey. Leave her alone. Tina. Hey. I know, come here. I know. How did that go? Ooh, I hit a twist. Ooh, I hit a twist. I did not see that coming. Ooh. Where am I on this? I'm gonna type in, then I'm gonna be so discouraged. 332, let me see. Here it is. 64%. Yep, discouraged. In my head, I'm like at 70-something%. But I did jump like 20% tonight. Which means I can finish this tomorrow, but it's gonna take me a while. And I don't know, guys, like, Sunrise on the Reaping. I am not gonna finish these books in 2 days. I have to decide basically whether I'm gonna go to my local book club if I don't finish the book, because then they're gonna talk about it. Like, if you go at your own risk. It's gonna be spoiled. So, I want to go, I need to go, but dang it, I did no reading. Started Autopsy of Fairy Tale, finished Kingdom of Ash earlier, but still have a couple of hours at work. Gotcha. Went well, just finished chapter 1 of Onyx Storm. Nice. Is that... Oh! Chipmunk Pillow? No, my friend. No. That is a Quokka. And for all of my Stray Kids fans, if you know the group Stray Kids, that represents one of my favorite members. So that is actually a bat signal, that pillow up top, for other Stray Kids fans. I've had a lot of people that follow me only because I like books and I like Stray Kids. And they're just like, oh my god, you're a bookish stay. I'm like, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Like Blair. Blair recognizes who my wrecker is. Although I have to say, I was in love with Han before this year. And I'm saying that because this year, he is destroying everybody. Don't we know it? 3% into Sky Shade. Highly recommend not getting spoiled. I know. That's why I'm like, everyone who knows the kind of books that I love have repeatedly told me that I'm gonna absolutely love Sunrise on the Reaping. So that's why it's like, if I don't finish the book, I don't know how I can go to book club. I genuinely don't think I can go to book club. I think I would have to call it. What are you doing? Xena, I know it's you. Maybe. You're the only one that makes a mess. 20% into Veil of Dreams. The next book after Avalon Tower. Let me see if I recognize this one. We started before Monday Book Club too. Well, see, like, so I still have, what, 200 pages? How many pages do I have left? Yeah, I have a little under 200 pages, and then I have to finish an entire other book. It is not working well. Okay, Avalon. I know as soon as I, what is it? Avalon Tower. I know as soon as I look at this book, I'll be like, oh yeah. Oh no, I don't know this book. Oh yeah, I've seen this book. Two baked cookies, and I think one is half baked. Oh no. Oh no. Well, I'm sorry. I'm craving chicken wings, and that is very random, but I have just been like on a protein kick, and oh my god, chicken wings just sounds amazing right now. I don't know why I just thought of that. But yeah, you said cookies and my mind went to wings, because that makes sense. I've been craving sushi all week. I've had sushi. Well, what night was it? I think it was on Saturday night. So Saturday and Sunday, really the week before the marathon, you're supposed to focus on carbo loading. And Saturday night, I was looking for like a good carb dinner, but I was so lazy, I didn't want to go to a restaurant. I just wanted to go to my hotel. And I texted my coach and I was like, I'm getting sushi. $10 sushi from the grocery store. There's carbs in that. Just getting sushi. But I can have sushi all the time. Okay, but I started with the half-baked one and I think it psyched me out. Oh no. Cookie, wings, and milkshake. Whenever I travel, our company covers our meals, and my go-tos are usually, like, I'm a creature of habit. I am not, when I say I'm not a foodie, I love food, but I don't like picking. And I don't care about trying, like, I would much rather get something quick and stay in my hotel room, or get something quick and go explore. Like, I don't really care about sitting down to eat at a restaurant. So I almost always just order in a poke bowl, a sushi, chicken wings. Those are my go-tos. Those are my go-tos. I think it was Buffalo Wild Wings that I don't get those anymore. I think I got their lemon pepper in it. I was just so underwhelmed and it was so greasy. But I don't know if that's like the whole franchise or if it was just that one location. Having burritos for dinner tonight. I mean, I'm just like, I'm craving sodium. I'm craving meat and sodium right now. This is the perks of post-marathon, is you just like, ooh. Travel eating is a good habit. Yes. Nothing like a New York wing. Have I had New York pizza? I think I've had New York pizza. I know I've had Chicago pizza. I don't know if I've ever had New York wings. Last time I was in New York, I just remember going to like an Irish pub and having like the best salad ever. And I know that sounds weird, but it was another marathon event and I needed like a big, hefty, protein-filled salad. And like, we stumbled upon this Irish pub because everywhere else was full, and it was amazing. I bet you the food from goes years without me knowing allergen. Yeah, for me, it's if I eat a lot of, like, I can't eat quinoa anymore. If I eat really heavy foods before bedtime, like right now I have a stomach ache because the soup that I ate, every now and then the soup is good, and then sometimes the soup, it just gives me a bad stomach ache. So it was one of those bad nights. New York pizza superior if done right. I don't doubt that. I don't remember if I've had New York pizza. Like, I feel like I would have. I know my brother was with me and we went to, is it Bubba Gump? Am I just Gump? It's the restaurant that's like based off of Forrest Gump. Is it Bubba Gump? I feel like it's Bubba Gump. And I just had like a shrimp cocktail thing. New York bagels, yes. So I remember like it was 2 days before the New York City Marathon, and our hotel was like right near Central Park. And so I went downstairs because I wanted to catch the 5K race. And there was like a bagel stand like right there. I was just like, carbs, thank you. It was a really good bagel. Never had hot dogs in New York. I don't think I've had hot dogs in New York. The reason why I don't know or don't remember is because New York was in 2011. So I quite literally have not been to New York in 13 and a half years. So this has been a bit. No, wait, what year are we in? 13 and a half years, because this was like in the fall. So it's been a while. Yeah, so Bubba Gump, I remember like we went there and I had barely been venturing out traveling. Like, I think before New York I did Boston. Boston was my first time leaving Texas to go north. I had never been to that part of the US before. So Boston threw me for a loop because I was like, wow, everyone's walking everywhere. And we went to New York. New York was like a culture shock for me. Like, New York was a whole new world from where I had grown up. And my brother and I are just experiencing all these things that you really only thought happened in the movies. Like, one guy, we're in a shuttle bus going to our hotel at a stoplight, and this guy's crossing the street and this taxi's turning, and he like slams on the hood and he's like, hey, I'm walking here. And my brother and I were like, that's like the movies. They see that in the movies. So we saw the soup Yahtzee. I don't know what I can say on TikTok. We saw that. Ate at Bubba Gump. went and looked for all the statues that we cared about in Central Park. I found Balto. All I wanted to see was Balto. I was so freaking excited to find Balto. Even though Balto is technically not the dog that saved the relay race, that's a fun historical fact. Balto was the last dog to make it to the village, but he, I think, did the shortest leg of the relay. Is it Toto? I think Toto is... There's a documentary on it. It's fantastic. I feel like I don't want to go anywhere. Big city vacation, so I haven't been to New York City in forever. I would do New York for like... I wouldn't do longer than a week. Like, I think we were there for like 3 or 4 days, and I think that was like it. Pretzel stands. Yeah, and when I went, they had just opened the Twin Towers memorial. And I remember, like, as soon as they announced it, we had to go online and get tickets. And it was free to go, but you had to make a reservation. And, like, that was the first time we got to go there, to Ground Zero. This will be the last sprint of the night. I know we're finishing a little bit before 10, but trying to make it a habit of getting myself rested. So, last sprint of the night. Let's make it count. Almost a page turn. Okay, how far did I get on that one? How far did we all get on that one? Let me see. I'm on page 361. 70%. Not bad, not bad. I actually have high hopes to be able to finish this tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, that could happen. I'm reading this very quickly. Very quick read. I know, but we're trying to be better. I bumped it. It used to be I used to say 7 to 10, but it was always like 7 to 10:30ish, and that's just becoming kind of late with my bedtime routine. So 6:30 to 10-ish is what we're trying out. So this actually worked out. I know, I wish it didn't have to end either. But I'm also kind of like also getting back to reading, and I'm still tired. My whole body is still sore. I should have taken an Epsom salt bath today. I need to do that tomorrow. I can't get a massage until next week. My body just wants to like rest up. Next reading. So this week is weird because this week, my niece has a little baby girl who's finally crawling, and I told her that I would go and visit them. I don't know if it's today or tomorrow or Friday. Regardless of that, Friday I have readings. I have a local book club meeting. So I'm hoping tomorrow we'll do reading sprints, but unfortunately I can't schedule it. I'll just post it on my story like I did tonight. I'll post it on my page on the story if we do have reading sprints. So as of right now, I hope to. It all comes down to whether or not I will be visiting my baby niece and her baby. My babies. Yes, I can, but I usually don't take Epsom salt baths for more than like 15-20 minutes, and it's already late. So by the time I like get everything ready, I don't want to go to bed past 11. Ideally, I should be going to bed around 9 o'clock. And it sounds boring, but right now, I'll be honest with you guys, I'm not in marathon training. It might not be in marathon training for another 2 months, but when I start up again, I'm going to be more serious than I was before, and I feel like book talk and reading took a lot of time away from training that I needed to have. So in about 2 or 3 months when I start marathon training again, I'm going to prioritize running and recovery, which includes Epsom salt baths, and then reading if I have time. So I'm going to switch it up. But anyway, that's months in advance, and we're not even going to be on TikTok anymore by then. So that'll be a whole different discussion. But anyways, I'm hoping to do reading sprints tomorrow, and I will put on my stories whether or not that happens. So thank you guys for hopping on. Let's start with the tube of you. Alex, you better finish your 9 minutes in your book. All right, YouTube. Where's the stop button? There it is. YouTube.